Yeah, I'm back with another one, man. Peace. And I'm finna, you know what I mean? I'm finna get to it. But what I wanted to say was, man, first and foremost, if you here watching this video right now, I appreciate you for being here because you ain't have to be here. But if the algorithm put me in front of you, man, 9 times out of 10 I was supposed to be in front of you, and you supposed to pick up what I'm putting down for sure. But what I wanted to say was, keep the beast in the cage, but keep the door slightly open. Hear me? Keep the beast in the cage, but leave the door slightly open. This shit is about awareness, self-awareness, and having an understanding of the inner power of yourself and the inner beast within yourself. You know what I mean? And allowing, and not allowing, but being able to keep that beast under control until it's time to open the door fully or let them bust out of that motherfucker. You feel me? We all have an inner beast. Some people are more intact with theirs, and some they beast really ain't no beast, you know what I'm saying? But some are, you get what I'm saying? It's like, some know that power and some don't, you know what I'm saying? That beast, you can equate it to darkness, you can equate it to whatever, you know what I mean? The dark side, the lion within, however you want to describe it, you know what I mean? That game dog in that cage. You know, it's just like when people be like, he got that dog in him. That's what I mean. That dog, that beast, that lion in that cage. Let me tell you something, man. You gotta be able to go through life with that under control. Because if you don't have that beast in that cage, you liable to run into a lot of shit that's gonna have you always having to fight, or always having to be in situations so the beast may get depleted. You know what I mean? Think about what I'm saying. So, keep the beast in the cage, man. But always leave the door to the cage slightly open. So that whenever you're in a situation where it's time to let it, or let him, or let it, whatever, let it loose, it's time for that. But do everything in your power to try to avoid letting that beast loose unless the situation calls for that. You know what I mean? In every situation, move throughout life with humility, bro. Give respect to receive respect. Show respect. You know what I mean? And you'll get respect. You know what I mean? Lead with humility, and life will lead with humility so that life doesn't always have to humble you. But allow yourself to be humble so you'll understand what humility is. You know what I mean? And when it's a situation to where you may have to humble a motherfucker or show somebody what humility is, open that door to that cage and let that beast out. But not too much though, not too often. But you always gotta remind a motherfucker, or excuse my language, bro, but you always gotta, I ain't gonna say you always gotta remind people, but you gotta remind yourself. Keep the beast in the cage, but keep the door slightly open. When you operate in this life, bro, do not operate out of fear and do not operate out of weakness. And if you operate out of weakness, make sure that you operate to turn that weakness into a strength or to transform it in a sense. That's gonna take that beast as well, because you're gonna have to be a dog to be able to transform. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, and this is what I mean. It's kind of like how Bruce Banner, which is the Hulk, he used to always say, You will not like me when I'm angry. That's exactly what I mean. Bruce Banner, when he operated through life, bro, he was the most. He didn't want to bother nobody. He didn't want to be bothered. He stayed to himself, and he was trying to conduct himself as a moral individual. But the minute you got him angry or his heart rate started to hit a certain level, he transformed into that beast. He let that beast out of that cage. Now you notice when he tried to, if you ever seen the Hulk movie, when he tried to cage that beast and tried to get rid of it, that's when he needed him the most. You feel what I'm saying? So, you already know I'm talking to my warriors out there. I'm finna get to it, y'all, but keep the beast in the cage, bro. But keep the dose like low. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow it out until it's time. Yeah, we're gonna cut that message short, man. Peace. I'm finna get to work, y'all.